The Rockford IceHogs continue their push up the Central Division standings tonight as they welcome in the San Antonio Rampage to the BMO. Hello everybody, Joseph Zakshesky with you as we take a close look at tonight's showdown with your IceHogs game preview. The IceHogs enter tonight with a 21-24 1-2 record for 6th place in the Central Division, and they are just 3 points back of a playoff spot. For the Rampage, they are 5 points back in 8th place with a 16-19 6-5 standing. Now the Central Division overall, it's a busy night tonight with Texas taking on the Milwaukee Admirals and the Chicago Wolves against the Manitoba Moose, so crucial points up for grabs for both clubs this evening. The IceHogs continue on a season-long 6-game homestand tonight, with it being game number 5. It'll all come to a close tomorrow night in a rematch with the Rampage. They would snap a 6-game skid on Tuesday with a 5-2 win over the Texas Stars, their biggest win since early January. And it was the most goals they would score since the middle of November. Forward Dylan Secure would have a goal and an assist. Defenseman Dennis Gilbert would have a goal and assist as well, and Alexander Fortan would help out with 2 assists. And forward Brandon Hagel would net his team-leading 17th goal of the year. But the IceHogs still looking to turn things around overall. That's just their 4th win of their last 20 games entering tonight. They do get some veteran help, however, as forward Garrett Mitchell has joined the club on a professional tryout agreement, a veteran of 402 AHL games, mostly spent with the Hershey Bears, where he would accumulate 110 points and 53 goals. The biggest piece of news for the San Antonio Rampage is what was announced yesterday as the Rampage were sold to the Vegas Golden Knights, and after this season, they will move to the Vegas area, but they will finish out the remainder of this year in San Antonio. They're trying to turn around a rough stretch on the ice, 3 wins over their last 10 games, and only 7 wins since the end of November, going 7-13, 1-3. They kicked off their infamous rodeo road trip on Wednesday at Iowa, that road trip where they are away from San Antonio for 10 consecutive games. They would fall to the Iowa Wild 4-0, their first shutout loss of the year. They're led by defenseman Derek Pouliot with 32 points. That is 4th among AHL Blue Liners, and 18 of his points have come on the power play, which is 1st among defensemen and tied for 6th in the league. Head-to-head tonight is the 4th of 8 meetings between the two clubs, and the IceHogs boast a 2-1-0 record. It's the first meeting against the Rampage since the end of November 26th at San Antonio. In fact, that was a part of a 2-game set in which the IceHogs would prevail in game number 1, 3-2 in overtime, but fall in their most recent outing, 3-2. The last time they were here in Rockford, you got to go all the way back to just before Halloween on October 30th, in which the IceHogs would prevail 6-2. The Hogs look to continue their push up the Central Division standings tonight as they take on the San Antonio Rampage, the first of a 2-game weekend set. Well, let's get you to the action. Go IceHogs, and thanks for tuning in to today's IceHogs Game Preview.